Okay. Vita. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that.
We back to back to back. Hey, PSA. If not from Texas, don't move here, man. I'ma keep saying it. I said that in 3 videos, but keep saying, if you not from Texas, don't move here, man. We ain't got nothing here, bro. It's boring in the mug here, bro. We ain't got nothing here. Ain't nothing here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing here. You know, we just got farms and horses. That's it. Why would you want to move to Texas? Especially Houston. Why would you want to move? Ain't nothing here, bro. We ain't got nothing here in Houston for you. You know, don't come visit. Don't move down here. Don't do just. It's nothing down here. If you from Cali, I got the perfect place. You from Cali, move to Louisiana, right? Move to Louisiana, or yeah, Louisiana. It's warm weather. They got a couple beaches down there, right? From Cali. If you from New York, move to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, it's on East Coast time. It's snow down there. Move to Atlanta. Or Florida. You know, if you just want to be in the sun. You from the Carolinas, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Or Georgia. You know? Cali people, Oklahoma. Oklahoma got a lot of land. You know, or Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? Arkansas. It's a lot of opportunity. You from Detroit, Cleveland, you know, the Illinois, you know, the Missouris, Oklahoma. Perfect place for y'all to go. Oklahoma or Arkansas or Tennessee. Those are places y'all go. Don't come to Texas. It's nothing down here, bro. It's nothing down here in Texas. Okay? Don't come down here. If you ain't from around here, stay from down here. Right? Ain't nothing down here. All right? Now let's talk about it. The #1 Terence Crawford supporter, Rick Moon, tried to cover boss head. He said, I'm going to be on your head, boss. I'm going to be on your helmet. You know what I mean? Each time you post something about Terence Crawford, I'm going to be on your helmet, boss hog. The beautiful thing is, boss hog don't run from no smoke. I'm everywhere like Walmart. So wherever you want to be at, I'm going to be at. I go where the smoke is at. I live in the smoke section. Rick Moon. So all that stuff you talking about Terence Crawford, he talking about I'm trying to, save Canelo. How am I trying to save Canelo? Canelo, a grown man. I just pointed out the facts. Okay? Me being a former amateur fighter, I sparred dudes smaller than me. They're more talented than me. But they couldn't do nothing with me. Why? Because I'm bigger. Right? I got more power. They were taller than me. Some of these dudes were taller than me, too. But they way less than me. But they couldn't do nothing with me. Why? Because I was at a higher weight class. The punch resistance is different. You don't understand that, Rick. See, you talking from a fan's perspective. I'm talking from a fighter's perspective. So when I sit here and I'm telling you about the weight, I'm telling you about the weight because I personally, first-hand knowledge, know how this works. I sparred 250-pound dudes. And I know I can't sit there and get in a real fight with this 250-pound dude without this headgear on. We're going to keep it 1,000. I've sparred dudes that's 300 pounds. And it got hit, and I'm seeing 3 people. You know what I'm saying? Boss is transparent on my channel. I don't sit here, you ain't never heard Boss say, man, in sparring, I whooped everybody in sparring. No. Nah, I don't give you the full details of my sparring, but I'll tell you, I've been hurt in sparring before. You know what I mean? I ain't never been down. That's one thing I tell you. I ain't never been down. But I've been buzzed. To the point where you can't see or you seeing 2 people. And both of those times with dudes who are super heavyweights. One was 300 pounds, one was like 250. So all I'm saying is at the end of the day, weight classes matter. Canelo Alvarez, all of y'all bud buddies talk about Terence Crawford. And what y'all saying about his attributes as far as his skill level is true. All the skill sets that he have is true. But you got that boy up there 168 from Guadalajara, Mexico, named Saul Canelo Alvarez, okay? Who's sitting up there at 168, who's fought at 175, right? Who's fought as high as 175. You talking about that dude right there, okay? You telling me Terence Crawford to go up there and whoop the mess out of him. How's Terence Crawford going to keep him off of him? Okay? When you go to these higher weight classes, you got to start sitting on your punches, right? When you punching and moving and stuff, you're not sitting on your punches. You got to be able to be stationary for a couple of seconds to sit on your punches, get a combination punch off, right? So he going to have to be stationary. So you sitting there telling me that he going to sit there and get hit by Canelo and he ain't going to get buzzed? When I seen him get dropped by Mean Machine, when I see him have his hands in his pockets against Medrimov, you sitting here telling me that Canelo ain't going to be able to keep that man's hands in his pockets? What are we talking about here? This is what I be saying. Y'all so fanned out with Terence Crawford is crazy. We see the skill set of Terence Crawford. I've been saying this for the longest. But there are weight classes for a reason. I even told y'all, if them boys was at the same weight class, they came up the same way, I would pick Terence Crawford to beat Canelo. I don't see how Terence Crawford gonna beat Canelo how y'all see it. Y'all sitting there saying Crawford finna basically go up there and beat the doors off Canelo. I don't see that happening. I'm sorry. No, the only way I see him winning is if he outpoints Canelo. If he's able to handle that power, that's a different story. It all depends on his punch resistance. But Terence Crawford, 37 years old, he's not a slick fighter. He's a counter puncher. He's a boxer puncher, basically. He want to kill you. Terence Crawford want to try to knock you out. That's his motivation. His motivation is to try to hurt you, knock you out. That's what he want to do. If he see an opportunity to, he gonna take it, right? The only problem is you try to do that with Canelo, and he catch you. Everybody's talking about what Terence could do, and this was my whole thing. Even like in the Errol Spence build-up, everybody was talking about what Terence could do. Terence could do this. Terence could do that. My main thing was, okay, Errol can do this. Errol could do that. I said, but if Terence fights Errol like this, none of this that Errol is doing is going to matter. And he did exactly what I said he needed to do to beat Errol Spence. If Terence Crawford get in there and he boxes Canelo, he has a chance to win. If he get in there and try to walk Canelo down or just be standing in one place too long, I'm telling you, it's wrap. I'm telling you. If he's standing in one place too long, it's wrap. You can hang it up. You can take the L out of lover. It's over, brother. So this fan stuff that y'all talking about, it's crazy to me, bro. Like, Rick, me and you been debating for years. You know what I'm saying? I respect the fact that you loyal to Terence Crawford. But understand, Boss is a fan of boxing. I'm not a fan of fighters. Okay? You a fan of Crawford. I'm a fan of fighters. I'm a fan of boxing. Right? You a fan of Crawford. I'm a fan of boxing. So, I'm going to call it like I see it. From a broad perspective. You calling it from a fan perspective. You got your Terence Crawford glasses on. I got my boxing glasses on. Okay? I'm looking at it from a common sense perspective. So, when I sit here and I'm telling you that, Crawford, if he fight Canelo, this was going to happen. That's what I'm saying. I understand Crawford believe in himself. He's supposed to. Every fighter's supposed to. I had somebody ask me the other day. They said, Mike Tyson spit on you. Would you fight him? I said, yeah. They talk about, man, what? Man, that's Mike Tyson. Okay. I'm a grown man. He a grown man. You know, I'm going to stand on my 10. You know? I'm not going to just let him spit on me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting here saying I'm going out looking for that, but I'm just saying, like, You got to understand the mentality. I'm a man. Terence Crawford is a man. He's supposed to believe in himself. You know what I mean? He ain't supposed to be like, oh, man, it's Canelo. I don't know. He's a grown man. He's supposed to believe in himself. He's supposed to be like, I'm going to whoop Canelo. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. He's supposed to be like that. That's just real talk. If they asked him, hey, can you whoop Usyk? Terence Crawford be like, yeah, I'm going to whoop Usyk. He's supposed to believe that. But the reality of the matter is this. It probably most likely won't happen. That's just what it is. But him personally, and maybe the people around him, his team, they going to believe in him. They all going to tell you, yeah, he going to whoop Canelo. And that's perfectly fine. All I'm saying at the end of the day is we got to deal with reality. The reality of the matter is Canelo Alvarez is at 168 pounds. He's fought at 175. He's fought punchers, right? All y'all keep talking about is, oh, Canelo ain't stopped nobody in a while. Well, he going to stop Terence Crawford, you know what I mean? And I'm just going off how he fight. That's all I'm saying. Everybody is talking about all these attributes that Terence Crawford has. And they true. Terence Crawford can box. He's sharp. He a good counter puncher. He got high boxing IQ. That's true. But so does Canelo. And I'm going to tell you this. There's a reason why he chose Canelo. I said this before. There's a reason why he chose Canelo. He looked at Canelo and thought, this is the weakest one out of everybody at 68. And he's still paying. Because he looking at who Canelo fighting. Canelo fighting Jaime Munguia and Edgar Berlanga and what's the other dude name that Edgar Berlanga knocked out that Canelo didn't knock out? The Britain dude. He fought him. You know what I'm saying? I can't think right now. So he looking at that and Crawford like, I want to fight Canelo. He getting paid $10 million, $20 million, $30 million, and his opponents is getting paid, career high, life-changing money to fight him, and he ain't fighting no top fighters right now. Why not? Why not? I see the hustle. I see it. You know what I mean? But I'm here to tell you, there might be more than he can handle. That's all I'm saying. That might be more than he can handle. That's why I sat there and said, it's a lot of smoke from at 54. Rick Moon, you talking about ain't no smoke at 54. Murtazalev is there. He destroyed Tim Tszyu. And that was a fight that Terence Crawford wanted. He wanted to fight Tim Tszyu. But Murtazalev made lunch meat of that man. Why isn't Terence Crawford calling out anybody at 54? Why isn't he calling out Murtazalev? Why isn't he calling out Jermell Charlo? Why, Jermell Charlo ain't fought since 2023. So why ain't he calling out Jermell Charlo? Why isn't he calling out Eric Salubin? Why isn't he calling out Brian Castano, Brian Mendoza, right? Jesus Ramos, why you ain't calling him out? I know he at 60, he can come back down. These are the fights, that are big money fights. And you got the man in your corner. Everybody's praising Turki El-Sheikh. You got a man in your corner who's willing to pay anything. So what's the problem? Excuses. So I'm not trying to hear that stuff, bro. Ain't nobody keeping Canelo from doing nothing. Canelo gonna do what Canelo wanna do. Canelo wanna fight Terence Crawford, which is looking like Canelo met with Turki El-Sheikh. They probably working some business deals out. All right, cool. All I'm saying at the end of the day is, if he fight Crawford, be prepared, because I'm telling you, it's gonna be a lot of y'all bud buddies jumping off cliffs. That's all I'm saying. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Boss gone.